I always say bless me.
All right, we want to play. All right. That's weird. Luckily, we have 2 times and skip, so I'm gonna listen to all this shit.
Like Mayor. But Misinformation Mayor is at it again, letting anyone and everyone run rampant.
Oh wait, hold on. I better put something on here because I'm sure she'll start copyright my ass.
I heard that she's also posting monster. Let me see.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm
post about me, Alyssa, Florida Man, Monster, Snark, and Spilled mostly. So do I have a mod in here?
Oh no, Malibu didn't finish her story. What was she talking about? What were you talking about, Malibu? You were like,
forget it.
Funny story.
I forgot.
Oh, okay. Well, if you remember, let me know.
Since Mayor's going to run rampant with misinformation and not only affect people's businesses, but real lives.
Okay, I can't.
I've got a little.
That's too much.
Request for people.
Affect your business? What, bitch?
Affect people's business.
What business? I have. Never mind.
But real lives. I've got a little request for people. Because this is a downright lie right here. This is the one that said really nasty things about Casey and Alyssa. Casey, my mod, Casey, after Casey spent hours trying to figure out how she could keep her house, and she told Casey, fuck you, I don't want your help or resources. But she wanted to start a GoFundMe and make a bunch of money.
Oh, your nursing home friend.
Mayor has a history of running with
not your friend, not your nursing home friend. Your friend in the that you saw in the nursing home. You went to go meet her dad. Thank you, Iowa. You were almost done, I think.
Oh yes, it's
you over it.
Yeah, I'm over it now. Okay. Something made me think of it, and it's probably better that I didn't finish the story.
Probably, but if you do want to finish it, just let me
know. Someone asked in the comments, "What do you say when someone poots?" I say, "Some assholes talking shit."
You're so dumb. That was actually really funny. I think I've heard that before.
Okay, good.
Go real life and do really bad things to people. Oh. So if everybody can tap and send this out to other people, we'll have a little discussion real quick. Everybody, specific, draw it.
Wait, I'm going to copyright that saying, so whoever uses it, they have to pay me now. I'm just joking,
You're involved at this point. Like, I actually have appreciated that
Speak to me, Toothless Wonder.
Dramata has left me alone and kind of basically just not had to go to that level. But I'm more than willing to do this with Mayor because she forgets that I have all the proof that she's lied about me and that she's now posting some pretty slanderous stuff with my face on it and my voice on it. And she thinks that because she removes the image, it's not copyright. So if I need to get my lawyer involved, I will. But I figured I would go ahead and get on here and ask that everybody go posting on people to harass and bully and stalk them. Because it turns out that Mayor's expanded her search into several other people, including Spilled, Monster, Alyssa, and a few other people. Morning, Morgan. So,
she's coming for you, Mayor.
I love that she's still running with misinformation too and allowing misinformation in her comment sections. This would be Mayor, the person who likes to lie to people and say she was my first mod ever. She's been stalking me for the better part of 2 years, and she's a habitual liar that claims she like runs on truth and fact. She's actually going to clip this, and then she's going to post it, and she's going to try to make fun of me and say nasty things about me, which is partly why I'm here, to continue the ongoing effort to prove that she's a stalker and a harasser at this point. She's...
To be fair, Malibu, or no, not Malibu, sorry, Mallory, you have talked just as much.
That's it. That's fucking
It's the mouth thing. It fucks me up. All right, you've even done it to yourself. To be fair,
now that's a fucking lie,
Mallory. Not nails on a chalkboard, man. You came in clutch, girl. Yeah, you talk just as much cash money shit as anybody else on this app. You know what I mean?
Pretty much a terrible person.
Coming in clutch,
And
Nails.
she's now focusing on other people. But she's also allowing some pretty blatant lies in her comment sections. And I don't know if you guys, do you remember the girl who went real life on me and got on here and said that she had, good morning, Alyssa. Remember the girl who said that she had contacted my place of employment and sent them videos of me and things?
Yeah, where you were
Does anybody
making fun
remember
of
that crazy
somebody
girl?
with OCD.
Mayor supported her in her actions. And I have proof of that. I actually have proof that Mayor only stopped associating with that person.
Listen, I said I was going to do my absolute best to shut my fucking mouth. I'm trying. But you don't get to go do fuck shit on the internet. Talk shit about people at your fucking job. And then expect people to just shut their fucking mouths.
Okay, I want to say this. I have all this proof. At a certain point, Voices and I realized that this girl was very unstable and a scammer. I reached out to Alicia, who was her mod at the time, and gave Alicia all this proof that this girl was dangerous because Voices was at a point where she was genuinely concerned this girl was going to hurt Mallory. I reached out to Alicia because she was the only person I could think of that was kind of neutral over there on Instagram. And I gave her all the information so she could let Mallory know that this girl could be dangerous. I never even spoke to the girl. I might have been like in a comment section saying something. She thinks all this proof is comment sections, but I never spoke to her. She was getting money off the back end from a handful of people. I'm not even sure that she actually got Mallory fired. You know what I mean? Like, cause a lot of people were sending things in.
Right.
But she would, and if you ever like watch that girl's post, she was insane. Like every like 2 weeks, there was another family tragedy or she had to move really quick. And she kept telling people she lived with her parents, but her parents wouldn't let her eat their food. So she was getting money from people. And then it just got more and more unhinged with her talking with Voices. So we gathered up all the information. I reached out to Alicia on IG. I gave her all the information and she told me she gave it to Mallory. Because we were genuinely concerned this girl was like going to show up at Mallory's house.
That's wild.
So don't say I sided with this girl. Can I just sit up here? I promise I'll go on mute.
Oh, you can sit up here. Absolutely, girl.
The whole thing's about me, so.
Right. I mean, I didn't know if you were still awake or not. You're more than welcome to stay up here. And just tune in. I'll watch for your little mute button. If you unmute, I'll do my best to pause it. And if not, just be like, hey, bitch.
Once she found out that girl lied and had never had an interaction with me before. So I'm here because I'm actually worried because somebody messaged me this morning and said that she's posting about myself, Alyssa, Florida Man Monster, Snark, and Spilled, mostly. I can tell you that for the last 2 years, she's done nothing but stalk me. And she's a dangerous person.
She doesn't know what stalking is.
She means to try to destroy people that she doesn't like. She's been friends with Megan. When Megan and I were fighting and when Megan and I started to throw in the white towel, all of a sudden she was ready to fight with Megan. She was friends with RT until RT and I were good.
Okay, hold on. No. I walked away from Megan with the whole black sheep tiny house thing because her mod Southern Charm was blaming the American school system on children being over-actualized. And that's why children approach adults for those things because...
5 o'clock?
What?
Sorry.
Oh, the American, and Megan was so bamboozled by what had happened the night before with RT, and Megan was coming on there to apologize for letting RT say the things RT said. And then her mod gets up there and starts talking about it's the American school system, and Megan started agreeing with her. I unmodded myself immediately. And Megan and I never had a conversation about it. I just walked away. And as far as RT, the reason RT and I stopped talking because RT came to me because Mallory was so desperate to have these hate pages taken down. And I've never talked about this, Mallory truly believed I was behind all of them, or I had recruited these people to make these pages. What she doesn't realize is that Snoop Dogg, Voices, and Twinkles were all inspired to create their pages after they were treated terribly in her chats. And I have all of the messages.
I forgot about Twinkles.
What?
I forgot about Twinkles.
I have the messages where they are saying what their experience was in her live and they became these alter egos because they were so upset. But she thought I controlled all of them and RT was trying to make a deal with me to the truth of the matter is Voices would have stopped immediately if Mallory had promised to stop talking about me. But Mallory also wanted me to make a statement about the Just Go to Sleep account and how that was related to suicide. And it wasn't. It was because at the time I made the page, RT was constantly screaming at Mallory, just go to sleep, because if you go to sleep, tomorrow will be better. That's when they were really going at it.
Right.
And they would be up all night arguing, you know, and it had nothing to do with that. First of all, I was an end of life specialist when I worked in private practice. So why, and that is a very common phrase, and not just go to sleep, but we use the phrase go to sleep, put to sleep in veterinary medicine. I wouldn't have done it the truth of the matter is Mallory never really knew who I was, and she doesn't know the kind of person I am. I used Just Go to Sleep because for a week, RT had been screaming it at her. And she took it as I thought it was something to do with offing yourself. And she wanted me to make a public statement about how I was sorry about it. And then it got to the point, and then she copyrighted my voice. And I was not going to make a deal with her. I wasn't going to do it because I was getting nothing out of it. And I got really emotional on the phone with RT, and RT doesn't do emotions, and we haven't spoken since.
Right.
And she keeps saying this. She was good with this person until I became, and with you and me. I walked away April 20th. I know it was April 20th.
Yeah.
When all that stuff happened. And she thinks that I walked away because you guys got good again. She's saying I walked away from Megan because her and Megan got good again. I was done with Megan long before they made up. Like she's rewriting all of this history, and she doesn't realize how fucking good my memory is.
What she does, literally, like, I have a terrible memory, but I will say that I do know that she comes up with these weird fucking scenarios and things in her mind that are not true. They don't fucking make sense. There's no proof behind it, right? That's what she's done. She's done this forever. And ever. You can't fucking take anything she says to heart or take it as truth because you don't know what the fuck she said. She makes up this shit. She's like, oh, so-and-so is this person. And so like, she has no fucking idea.
Well, not only that, but it's quote unquote messages from quote unquote people.
Right. Yeah.
And apparently now people are coming to her saying they want to unalive themselves because of me. Or she's worried that I'm so dangerous, someone is going to do that to themselves. The thing is, I did not mean to get up at MJ's Live this morning. That was like, I literally, you can ask Lacey. I was almost late to radiation because I almost missed my Uber to the hospital. But something had come up about Mallory, and I said something, and then she was like, do you guys have a history? And I was like, extensive. And then I started getting all of these messages about what she was trying to get people to report my page and all of that. So I got up in the box I thought I was just going to give a brief explanation. And then we just got talking about, like the copyright thing where she took that video of me telling Petty I had 5 years to live. And because there was an AI image of her on the video, she copywrote it, and they copywrote the voice and not the image.
Right.
And like, to me, that a moment in my life was so emotional. Petty's crying, I'm crying, and she, you know what I mean? Like, and people posted that video in support of me. Everyone who posted it was in support of me. And like, how fucking hard?
Hold on. Whatever your name is in the chat, you can go elsewhere. You don't have to be here. Malibu didn't want to finish her story. I already asked her.
Malibu loves me, and she'd rather hear my story.
But if it's triggering for you, maybe we should just block them just so it's, we don't want them getting in a bad spot. Actually, here, I'll do the honors. Bye. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
I don't know, but
I'm going to keep playing.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do.
Walked away. No, Mir was friends with Florida Man, if you can call it friends, but only because he was going after me. So when Florida Man and I stopped fighting, Mir stopped wanting to be around anybody like that. So she's...
Right, Bev?
Yes. This that's the Poppy girl that cussed your mom out for standing up for me and Melissa. She's lying, obviously. Like, the fact that anybody thinks I would do anything of that nature is wild, but Mayor and her misinformation are running rampant again on several people. So is there somebody in the chat who can post Mayor's @ tag so that people can go and report her videos? I don't advocate for reporting, but I'm actually worried for several people's mental health at this point because Mayor actually doesn't give a shit that people have told her.
Girl, you stay reporting. Shut the fuck up.
That she makes them want to take their life. I've been very vocal in that Mayor has harassed and stalked me to the point to where she was one of the few people that contributed to me seriously wanting to take my life. And she's made a joke out of it. She is a danger to people on the internet and she needs to be reported. She does nothing but stalk and harass people. She saves all of our...
I actually have a video of her apologizing to me for thinking that that account was a reference to that. I have a video of her apologizing to me.
She also said that people were saying that about me too.
Like,
are we weaponizing that, Mallory? Or what?
and here's the other thing I would like to just point out. She's very angry that I will not box up with her. Okay.
Can you hear me?
What?
Sorry, I was saying hi to somebody in the chat.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
she, I'm not looking at the screen, sorry. She's very upset that I won't box up with her, but that has been my thing all along. I'm not gonna, you've been threatening to take me to court for 1.5 years. Why would I get in a box with you? I don't engage with you. So I'm not directly harassing you. I don't respond to your messages. I don't message you. If you come into a space I'm in, if you come into MJ's, I leave. I don't seek her out. I don't go to her lives. I don't watch her lives from the bushes. I have blocked her because my content is not for her. It is for other people as awareness. So she, like I said in my video, she is seeking my shit out just to hurt her own goddamn feelings. I'm not forcing my content on her. No. I do not want to engage with her. I'm not going to get in a box with her because rule number 1 with dealing with people like her, you do not engage. I think about 1.5 years ago, you had that up on your green screen one night. The deep tech, we talked about it, but it's the deep technique, like how you handle people. Right. And why is she so furious? I mean, because I let a comment stay up. Well, here's newsflash. I don't check every comment that comes about my page.
Feral Poppy account, I guess. I don't know.
Well, Poppy's been going nuts this week on her. I don't even know that situation. But comments get posted. Am I supposed to check TikTok every 5 minutes?
I guess. I don't know.
Like I didn't even go through my mentions before I ended up in MJ's live this morning. Like I'm not concerned about my mentions.
I think honestly, I really think that she genuinely just likes control. And she doesn't like when people post about her, like, or stream her, you know what I mean? She will copyright people, whatever. She literally just does not like when people go against her, I think.
Well, I heard she's been greenlit, but I don't know if that's confirmation.
I don't know. I was not there this morning. That's another one. If we can.
Well, no, not wait, Tina posted something, but
oh, I see. Oh, yeah.
I don't just post about her anymore. Actually, I did the math, and since the first of the year, she's been 12% of my content. And I post about other people. Aren't there other pages like me who post about different people and make like snarky comments and stuff? Mm-hmm. I'm not like attacking or zeroing in on these people. Right. These are people in our orbit who I see doing shitty things or weird things or like, but she's making it out to be that I'm stalking these 5 or 6 people. And I haven't like, I can't, like I'm going to mute again.
Okay.
I'm going to mute.
Okay.
Go back and she can bully and continue to belittle people. She thinks that she's better than everybody, but this is now the second time where I can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that she has publicly allowed people in her space to lie and slander to further her mission. And the first time was when she allowed the girl who contacted my place of employment to hide behind her. Mayor goes real life by using other people. Mayor supported Stephanie when Stephanie forged a judge's signature. I have proof of Mayor in Stephanie's comments continually supporting Stephanie. She is going after myself. I have reports that she's now posting Monster, Snark, and Spilled also.
Well, maybe you guys shouldn't be.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say, I don't give a fuck if we agree or disagree. This woman is a fucking danger, and her app tag is in the chat and needs to be reported.
This is Mayor right here.
Her videos need to be reported. She is a liar. She does not run on facts. And what she does is she clips people's words in an attempt to make people think that they're terrible fucking people. I have proof that Mayor can't give you a single chat where any of the lies that she said about me are true. There's a reason why Mayor doesn't produce chats between me and her, and it's because she's lied so blatantly that she knows.
I have posted them multiple times on my main account. I've posted all of our IG conversations. And she can't produce our TikTok conversations because she lost her account. But I posted them, and my issues with her have nothing to do with our conversations. Like, this is...
Don't let her get you worked up. Literally, it ain't worth it. We're literally just here to laugh at this point.
What I think is crazy is how many times she says proof, but she doesn't show any proof. How many times she has proof, but she doesn't show the proof.
Yeah, right, Tabby Cat, honestly.
Like, and here's the thing. The treehouse is even pissed off, I heard. Like, they were going nuts, I heard today, about what she was saying. Like, I don't know. I can't imagine what it's like to be so goddamn unlikable. But I'm going to mute.
I'm miserable.
She still got the Mayor account. I, honest to God, had somebody send me a video this morning where she said, I think a song about molestation is funny.
Yeah. You literally laughed at that. Again, not you laughing at a disgusting fucking song that somebody wrote that was talking about really nasty things. You thought it was hilarious. So I can absolutely confirm that.
She's a fucking danger. She's going to only stop when somebody takes their life. And Petty's parole officer supports her. Petty supports her. She's a mod for Pastor Petty, by the way. She supports a man who beat his child with pretty much in an inch of his life based on the charges he got. So I want to remind people, the person going after me, Florida Man, Monster, Snark, Spilled, and other people, supports a man who beat his child so badly that he pleaded guilty to corporal injury of a child as a plea down from the original charge that he got when he hurt his child.
Can I say something real quick?
Yep.
Listen, I don't sit with Pastor Petty. I have my differences with Pastor Petty. But have you ever been a black man in the court system, Mallory? If you haven't, I think you need to not talk about it.
Sit the fuck down, bitch.
Sometimes you take a lower charge instead of going on trial for a charge that you didn't do. And I've never seen the court papers. I've never seen the case. I don't speak on something I don't know about. But if you've never been a black man or a black woman in the court system, you shouldn't speak on it.
And she's very aware of what he did to his child, too. I'm genuinely terrified that somebody's going to take their life because of Mayor. Because she has belittled, mocked, humiliated people based on their mental health. And she doesn't stop.
She sure did.
She's very aware that she's made other people feel that way. Very aware that she's made people feel that way. She will also have her and her people come in here on fake accounts to harass people. And I have proof of that as well, too. I have a lot of...
Are you talking, Mayor? Are we frozen? Oh.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, now I can, yeah.
I wasn't talking or anything. I just had to switch my headphones.
Oh, I see. I just saw your thing. You unmuted, so I paused it.
Oh, it's probably because I swapped headphones. I had headphones.
People that Mayor's aligned with out of her hatred. Do you know that she used to advocate for Megan and scream from the rooftops that Megan wasn't racist? But the second that Megan and I were able to throw in the white flag, you know what one of her first go-tos was?
Whoa. So is she not cool with Megan anymore?
No, you didn't. You missed the point. she was saying Mayor used to be cool with Megan, and then when she got back cool with Megan, Mayor left Megan.
No. When I left Mallory, Megan came to me and said she wanted to change her platform. She wanted to start doing like games and stuff, and she was like watching police standoffs. And I was a mod for her for like a month or two because she genuinely came to me because she was very frustrated. Like she wanted the things to stop with Mallory. So her plan was to try and like change her whole platform so like she wasn't dealing with Mallory all the time.
Oh.
And I was there for like a month or two, and I left like long before they made out. Like
I see. Okay.
Megan's a racist. Megan and I were able to throw in the white flag. You know what one of her first go-tos was? Megan's a racist. She's friends with Regina. She's friends with Pastor Petty. She's a
I call them
disgusting
my
individual
felonious
who
friends.
loves to bully and harass other people.
How you doing,
because my
buddy?
animals are well loved.
We miss
and I really
you.
don't give a shit. You can go back to Mayor, though, if you're not Mayor. Imagine making fun of somebody while you're coming in here to do it for somebody who claims she was a veterinarian. Oh, boy. I hope you're not Mayor. I really hope you're not Mayor.
I was literally sitting in MJ's box at this time, like talking to MJ. I'm sorry. She has spun herself up into such a fucking frenzy.
I know. She gets herself all worked up.
Like it, and the way she's talking, it's like she's a news reporter reporting on Ted Bundy. Like, seriously, put a 1 in the chat if I've ever made you want to unalive. Put a 2 if no.
Because when she's supposed to be a vet. Also, misinformation Mayor loves to allow people to lie about people in her space and on her platform. I've never done any of this. I will say, though, Feral Poppy was offered resources to help keep her in her home by somebody who lives in her state and is my mod. And you know what she did?
I don't know Feral Poppy. I don't know what their situation is. She commented on my post. My posts are public. What the fuck am I supposed to do about that?
Shame on you. I don't know who Feral Poppy is either, to be fair.
I was speaking about my mod and Alyssa. Because she's been
she
encouraged to
steals
go to her own
people's
platform
names.
to do a
Trash,
GoFundMe
for
promotion.
sure.
These are the kinds of people that Mayor lets around her. And I know she's going to clip this and post this, and I'm actually banking on it. I've been very appreciative that Drama Talks left me alone at this point. I will say that. Just if they're listening, I do appreciate that people left me alone at this point. Which is why when I met with the lawyer, we decided to see if it continued or didn't. With Mayor, considering the fact that she's been told on several.
Fun fact, people are allowed to give their opinion on you and it'd still be legal. Just so you know.
Allegations that she did affect mental health to the point to where she genuinely, and I have proof that she's told other people that she won't stop until I'm off this app.
Right,
and
Mirror,
since I've been open and honest about
please
my mental
do.
health, I genuinely think that for Mayor, that means she'd be happy if I told her.
Wait, you said that we're allowed to have an opinion and that it's not illegal? So does that mean if someone sucks at life, we can say that they suck at life and it's still illegal to accuse them of doing illegal things that aren't true? Asking for Malibu's dog.
Yeah, there is a thing called slander, but if you're just posting what people are saying out of their own mouth or saying what they've said out of their own mouth, I don't.
Then that's not slander. But accusing someone of perjury is slander.
Right, correct.
Okay.
I mean, I'm no lawyer, but
Yeah, me neither. And I don't know anything about case law or state laws or all that crazy wild stuff. I just want to double check and make sure that I had Malibu's dog all caught up. I'm going to go back down here now because I got to take care of Mayor's best friend. He needs his breakfast.
Freaking dog.
Mayor loves the dog. Hey, imitate the dog for him. Love you, bye.
I gotta check my messages right now. On this account, Misfit? Probably.
So,
That's probably the only account you
At this
have.
point, I've been very
Just
open
gonna
about
pause. Hold on.
people need to go report her page and report
Damn it.
those. You don't have to report them about me. You can report the ones of the people you support. Still don't.
Isn't it against community guidelines to ask people to report pages?
That I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
It is. I'm not. I'm just.
I don't think I've ever read community guidelines in my life, so maybe though. Oh, but then she says, I don't really condone. I don't normally condone that. But you've always sent people. I remember 2 years ago when you said that same exact thing. I don't normally send people to report, but you sent a bunch of people to report several different people. That was when you actually had a platform, unlike now. So.
Real quick, have you ever seen me make a video without her actual words? Like, I don't do AI stuff because I think it's a crutch. But have you ever seen me post something that wasn't her actually speaking? And even if I make commentary,
Mm-mm.
like this whole song thing, she was laughing at the song. You could hear the song playing. She's talking about how brilliant Florida Man is for making himself the musician for every instrument on the song. Like, I'm muting again. I'm sorry.
You're good. Hold on, I took a screenshot of something real fast. By the way, this new fucking having to like tell my screenshots where to save with this new most recent update really pisses me off.
Her name's Mir. She lies to people and says she was my first mod ever. She got a little mad that I didn't trust her. And then, I don't know, do you guys know Karma? My old mod Karma? She sent me some pretty nasty messages about Karma, and I defended Karma, and she got really mad and then started a hate campaign on me.
I told her to I was walking away and keep an eye on Karma because Karma was up to some shady shit. That is what I told her. And guess who ended up being right?
Really don't care anymore?
Guess who ended up being right about Karma? Was it me? I think it fucking was. I'm sorry, like I went through the messages today. I have them as a video because I've posted them before. And all I told her about Karma was to keep an eye on Karma. And then she started questioning me about it. And I said, well, I just think she likes the fight. She likes the drama. And Karma had said to me in the chat one time that if I was really a victim of the DV, I wouldn't make videos with my face. And I thought that was pretty skeevy. But my main thing was that I had just a vibe that Karma was up to fuck shit. And she was. She was running IP addresses in April. I got that proof too. And Smash has that proof. We went through this last year.
I gotta put the moon on here because...
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I
gotta flip my camera because I don't want to look like a rackhead.
I really focus on like being accurate. I've gone into lives and corrected misinformation about Mallory. I have gone into comment sections.
There have been times you've messaged me and been like, hey girl, I'm kind of really concerned about some of whatever's been going on with Mallory. If you could just let her know, like literally there.
No, I've never asked you to let her know. I've just said, FYI, this is going on. You might want to check on her. I don't want to have any direct contact with her.
Come back. Hold on. Come back up, Malibu. I don't know why. Okay. Obviously, somebody's very upset. So. Unless,
I'm wondering if it's because I made a video yesterday, a video that I've actually been putting off making for like 6 months because honestly, a lot of it was because I've looked like shit for the last year because of everything going on, and I'm a little vain.
What the fuck? I'm not even saying anything. Why are they fucking reporting me? Get a fucking life.
But I posted that video, and there's a clip in the video of her talking about looking for my vet license, and she had said that same day that I put the video up that she had never done that because she didn't care enough. And it took me a long time to find that clip, let me tell you, because she had I feel like she had it. I'm not going to say it, but there's a clip of her listening to you. She's listening to you listen to her previous. It's a true.
Oh yeah.
And she talks about how she couldn't find my vet license, and I said I played that in the video, and I said, well, because you don't know how they work, you don't know what a state compact is, and you don't know my real name. She thinks she knows my real name because Jules gave her my phone number. So I posted that yesterday, and I think she was a little caught off guard by that.
Hey, I'm gonna drop because I'm not gonna let this bitch take me down, and she's got her people in here reporting. It's obvious.
All right, I love you, girl. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing.
Farrell's not the problem right now, though Mayor is. And I think that a lot of us need to start standing up and speaking out about how harmful Mayor is. Because we're told that she has cancer, so we need to leave her alone. But why is somebody who says that she has 5 years left allowed to get on here and harass people to the point to where they're literally considering?
I'm sorry. I do not recall myself ever saying that. It just kind of sounded like something I would have said, like joking around in Petty's chat, but I don't ever remember saying it. But I have heard Florida Man say it on several occasions, and I've recorded them. So that is a little on the line about what, but if I'm joking around about my terminal illness, it doesn't mean other people are allowed to, if that makes sense. Like, you can talk shit about your sister, but someone else shouldn't. You could be like, my God, my kid's a brat, but if your neighbor says it, you're going to go off, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
So if I'm making jokes about my terminal cancer, maybe other people, especially people who hate me, maybe they shouldn't.
Oh.
Why is Mayor allowed to go real life on people and use other people to do it in the process? Because Mayor has supported people going real life on other people. Mayor actually supported Stephanie, by the way, in the thick of, thank you, kindness. In the thick of all the stuff where Stephanie signed the judge's signature, I have proof that Mayor was over in the comments supporting her, and so was her friend PPO.
I was often in Stephanie's I'm sorry, guys. I was often in Stephanie's comments, but during that whole, I honestly did not get caught up on the whole signature thing until a couple weeks later.
I don't know how anybody was ever supposed to know whether or not she forged a signature.
But here's
actually, she got charged for it or whatever.
Smash, you supported her too, apparently, because you let Regina show it in your live. I'm just saying, I was in the comments section, not necessarily supporting. Here's the thing: I have very recently, been in boxes talking about the 47 accounts I can pin on Stephanie. I've made posts about Stephanie lying to everyone that she was around much earlier than we all thought she was. But you cannot convict someone because they were in someone's comment section. And when all of that, like the signature stuff was going on, I was in and out of the hospital that month because I had a lung infection. So I wasn't really caught up on all of it.
Right.
Like, she is so, and maybe what it is we kept saying she was looking for attention. She was looking for attention, and everyone kept ignoring her. And then I made that video, and I became the target. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I keep pausing. I should drop so I don't keep doing this. I'm gonna drop.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Don't listen. Believe me, I know what it's like to want to respond to everything. Just know that there's probably only about 10, maybe 20 people in here that believe anything this girl's saying, and that's being generous. You know what I mean? Like, this girl has been lying on people for a very long time. There's probably not many, not even just in here, but, it's late. It's almost 1 o'clock my time. A lot of people support you. Oh, babe, thank you for kissing my baby. There's just, don't let her get your blood pressure raised. She ain't worth it.
Mayor actually has a lot of y'all's information too. There's a lot of people that Mayor screwed over because of her hatred that I've talked to. She's done some pretty bad things.
But it's hard to pin comments right now because I've got this warning down here. I can't see the comments.
She's mocked addiction. Doesn't matter if it was Violet that you did it to, not our friend Violet, but Violet the scammer. She's made videos mocking her, definitely going out of her way to mock the addiction aspect of it.
Oh, Mallory.
No, Steph and Moonbeam are two different people. But if you care about any of the people that Mayor posts, I would highly recommend that you go ahead and you report.
I know, right? Same.
And you will know me. I don't ask people to report lightly.
I don't even know why I got it. I wasn't even doing anything at the time.
Because Mayor's been stalking me for the better part of 2 years. And despite the fact that I've privately messaged her on multiple occasions telling her to leave me alone, she continues to do it. And now I have proof that PPO was in Smash These comments the other night telling Alyssa that I harass Mayor. I don't talk about Mayor until Mayor gets brought up again. And Mayor gets brought up again because Mayor can't leave me out of her fucking mouth or her fucking page. She's not a T page. She is a detriment to people's mental health. And she, again, I will emphasize, mods for a man that she knows beat his
I know for a fact that this girl stays having Mare in her mouth. Like, you might be fooling the fucking 13 people in your life, girl, but
child so bad. You will find that child's life had to basically be on the line. That tag is being put in the comments. If you support any of the people that she's posting, go Google corporal
Right,
injury of a
Slay.
child in California and look at the charge that Mare supports from a man on this app who beat his child with it. Also, I have proof that Mare spends her time messaging people from comment section.
how long has Mallory stayed talking about Pastor Petty? Like, you want to talk about stalker behavior, right? Mal. I think you might have took like a couple month break a few months ago, like 8 months ago. You might have stopped talking about him for a little while, but you probably spoke on that man for like a solid year. And he didn't talk about you because you're irrelevant. Genuinely, nobody, I mean, I don't know. Again, there might be like 13 or 6 people in your life that believe what you say, but we all see, right, Cartel, we all see your nonsense, so. But you literally stalked that man and continue to stalk that man. And you do the same thing to many other people. Oh, it's a little too late for that, Amanda. I would run out of ink, I think. But, yeah, so, you know.
In an attempt to try to turn people against people when they
Thank
are
you,
in support of
Luciana,
somebody.
for the kiss on the booty.
She actually works to isolate people and make them feel like nobody likes them.
Thank you for the bubble gum.
To the point to where, could you imagine how that feels? Could you imagine if somebody went to the links to turn all of your friends or people against you like that?
Nick, I'm
'Cause they
sending
got
Mal your way.
You didn't trust them like you trusted other people. Turns out I was a really good judge of character. Shouldn't have modded her ever. That was my fault. But not trusting her with anything was probably one of the better things I ever did, because turns out she's a complete psychopath who has way too much time on her hands and likes to sit around and stalk people and try to make them unalive themselves. But
Oh, not my booty crack singing.
she's
Thank
expanding,
you.
by the way. She's starting to go after other people. I just wanted to get on here and remind people that Mare's actively supported misinformation.
Thank you for the butterfly.
Just real quick, I'm sorry. Do you know how disrespectful it is to survivors of unaliving themselves, to the families and friends of people who are left behind when that happens? How disrespectful it is for her to be throwing this around so fucking casually.
Yeah, no, it's definitely.
People who have lost people to suicide, that is a different kind of grief.
Yep.
There's a different kind of grief. And she has always, I mean, I made a video today of her, all the time she has said that I want her. She hasn't said I made her feel that way. She says I want her to do it. That is so disrespectful to the survivors of it. It is so disrespectful to the memories of the people who have actually been in so much pain that they had to do that.
It's her last ditch effort because she can't bring the point home in the way that she wants to because she's lying. So she's using things like that as a
like
weapon.
with your friends who I don't really care for. When I found out there was a video up, I didn't even tell you this part. I had to go through Scam Slam and BB Can't Talk. I had to go through Scam Slam. She had to contact a third party to get a whole, it was a whole thing. It was like a 3-hour thing where I was messaging and talking to all these different people because she had gone to sleep. Really, it was from from 11 to 2 a.m. I spent all this time trying to make sure she got that video taken down. And I'm only saying it now because I'm trying to prove a point that I'm not a care. I mean, I really don't care for this person, but I'm not a heartless monster.
Right.
Because I didn't know what it was. I clicked on it and I could hear what was going on, and I immediately started messaging people. And I know the person I ended up getting a hold of, they're in a legal battle right now. So she went and contacted someone else who could contact someone else to get to her, so it could be taken down.
Right.
And I was not going to go to bed that night until it got taken down because it was the wrong thing to have it up there. She didn't know what it was. She had just downloaded and put it up, and she took it down immediately. But I spent time trying to do that because it was the right thing to do. I didn't make a big deal about it. I didn't go online and start bitching that it was up or anything. I just made sure it got taken down.
Right.
Because it's a serious subject, and people who've lost people to it, it's a kind of grief it's an unnatural grief, like a natural death, but when you find out that someone you love has done that, it's because they got to a place that was so dark. There's so much guilt left behind to the family and friends of people who have lost someone to that. So when someone is throwing it around to defame someone who just doesn't like them,
She's using it as a weapon.
It's petty, it's little, and it's disgusting. And I've never talked about it. I've never made this statement. I've never even acknowledged that she says it so much until today, because it's getting weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm dropping now. Thank you guys for all the support. I'm really sorry I'm talking so much, but one, I've been vibrating all day after I was in MJ's live, and two, she could talk about me all day long if she was showing proof, actual proof, not me just me entering a chat that someone was that's not proof.
Right.
I mean, when I have proof, I have video. I have video or audio of her saying and doing these things. I don't post. I've never gone real life on her. I've never even Googled her. I've never even searched her name. Ever. Because she does enough stuff on the app. There's no reason to go. And as a matter of fact, when Twinkles got a hold of all these Facebook pictures of her family, I messaged Twinkles and said, I don't think you necessarily need to post all this real life stuff. I could show those messages too. And Twinkles and I didn't talk for a while because she was a little upset that I told her that. But I didn't think it was necessary for her to go to the YouTube page and post a bunch of stuff that had nothing to do with TikTok. It wasn't necessary. It's just, she doesn't know how much I have done behind the scenes to get people to stop doing certain things. How many times I've jumped in comment sections and said, just because she didn't report it, you can't say that because a lot of other survivors won't report their SA. I'm not a monster. I'm just a girl who really hates hypocrisy.
We know.
I like things to be accurate, and with this one, nothing is ever accurate. I'm dropping. I love you all. Thank you.
And Mayor's been told on multiple occasions that she affected my mental health to the point to where I did consider it. And she continues to do what she does. I can't make any other assumption other than this is what she wants. She's told people she won't stop until I'm off this app. And to me, knowing that I won't leave the app and she's not getting me off this app, there's only one solution left. She's not cared about other people's mental health or the way that she's hurt them. She's not cared that she's pushed people into spaces. She's not held accountable, and we're told that we're terrible fucking people because we talk about how she's made us feel and how she hurts other people because she has cancer and we should leave her alone. But while she has cancer, she's allowed to sit here and stalk other people to the point to where God knows how she's made other people feel. You know, when I met Mayor 2 years ago, the first thing she told me was she had a stalker. Starting to really question if she was the one that stalked people. I was really supportive to her when she talked about having a stalker, by the way. Just so she could turn around and stalk me.
I have to listen to this.
Hearing she's expanding her
drink water.
Her breadth of who she's covering. I don't know why she's covering Spilled on the FYP. Spilled hasn't done shit to her, to my knowledge. I remember, and I have the messages of her trying to turn me against Karma, which is why she hates me.
Thank you, Big Tam.
Because I wouldn't listen to her on that. And then she realized that I didn't trust her and have her in a group chat with several of the other ones. Because Panda, me, Karma, Mama, and Aries all talked. And they were there for me when Mayor was making fake accounts posting about me. Good morning, thank you. I would also like to emphasize that if you sit with Smashley, Megan, Florida Man, RT, Petty, any of the above, the only reason Mayor has infiltrated spaces was because she used them to go after me. Mayor says that I'm a terrible fucking person who doxes people. You know what I've never done to Mayor? She can't give you any proof of the accusations that she makes on me. Well, she'll actively talk on me, but she won't come over to here and have a conversation with me.
because you have to control the fucking situation, girl. You can't ever just have a
Sounds like MJ's.
conversation.
In the box or in the chat right now. Someone go tell her to come over here and grab a box and have a conversation with me. She won't do it. She's too scared to do that because she knows the second she gets up here, all her lies will unravel. Thank you, Salty. Everybody go into MJ's chat and tell her Mallory said come over and have a conversation with her. I think she's the one that blocked me.
Rightfully so.
I'd love to ask her why, even though I conversated on how much she's affected my mental health, she continues to do what she does. Oh, she won't answer that question, though. She'll just gaslight. We can talk about how she used Megan. And then once Megan and I became okay with each other, she turned on Megan and started telling everybody Megan's a racist. Oh, she won't want to talk about that. That'll prove she only is friends with people because they go after me. We can talk about how I didn't dox her and how she lied about what's in our private messages. Y'all remember how Florida Man wanted my messages so bad? I've only ever sent Florida Man one chat, but it was between me and Mayor to prove that Mayor was a liar and lied to him the whole time she was trying to get him to attack me. I mean, if she's not going to release the chats where she says I stalked and harassed her and done all these terrible things, I'll do it to show that Mayor's the one that's been lying for God knows how long. But if she's in MJ's chat talking about me, why doesn't she come over here and clear things up? Because she's been stalking me for the better part of 2 years now. 3 years? 2 years? I'm on my third year of going live. It's 3 years now. And she's been made aware of how she's affected mental health. So again, Mayor, why are you hiding in other people's comments when you could come over here and have an adult conversation on how you've made people feel?
Adult. She must be an adult.
She'd
Well, clearly not
probably
the way that
rather
we play,
shit
but
in
we're
her
not allowed
hands
to
and
stand up for
clap.
ourselves because she has cancer, but she's allowed to stalk us. Oh yeah, by the way, Petty's parole officer will be the first one to tell you Mallory won't leave her alone because Mayor has cancer. No, I don't talk about Mayor, but Mayor posts about me all the time. I say one thing about Mayor and they freak the fuck out.
I don't think anyone's
So
really
again,
freaked
Mayor
out.
has expanded to myself, Monster, Spilled, Florida Man. Who else was there?
Right, doing that.
Snark, and a couple other people. 3 years. I've watched you sometimes from the window. I'm too Deanna. Like I genuinely,
That's true,
I can't believe the
Bedazzle.
misinformation she's let people spread on me. Like that comment in her post, she says that she thrives on like factual information, but to let a comment like that sit there knowing it's a fucking lie and that I wouldn't do that. If I have a right to do anything real life to anybody, she knows that one of her quote ex-friends accidentally gave people her phone number and I still haven't done anything with it. I still do not go and fuck. I don't know any fucking thing about this bitch. I really couldn't give two shits. All I've done is ask her to leave me the fuck alone and she can't do that.
Yeah,
and now I'm
Mercy.
sitting with a man who beat his child so badly that he
God.
pleaded guilty. By the way, I'll just
Shut
read you the
up,
statute.
dude. Get over it.
Definition: corporal injury to a child. She's been doing Petty's dirty work and stuff. So if we're gonna go there and we're gonna start expanding the 3-year fucking stalking to other people, we'll go there. Because I'm sorry, but you can have cancer and you can still be a shitty person. It does not excuse you from stalking and recording everybody's lives and posting.
You know, my favorite thing about Mallory. You ever watched Mallory and just watched her stare herself dead in the eyes? She looks back and forth at both of her eyes like she's actually talking to somebody.
About them, and you can do a big fucking talk in anybody else's chat, but you can't bring your
Right,
ass over
man.
here to come and have a conversation. Because God knows she ignores any of the private messages that go to her. Yep, I'm having you report Mayor's page, not MJ's. Mayor's. K-Dot can come over here. I'll answer questions. K-Dot's welcome here.
Everyone's welcome.
She's probably the one posting people's
at least 46 times, Mayor, at least.
pictures in his Patreon. I don't know. I don't even get pictures from that anymore. Anyone in MJ's who is a fan of MJ can come over here and I'll tell you I'm not telling anybody to do anything to MJ. I don't have a problem with MJ. But I'll absolutely talk about how Mayor's been made aware of how she's impacted people's mental health and she continues to stalk and harass them. Oh, that's probably Mayor Kendra.
Right,
Kendra saves
PPO?
pictures of my fiance's like ex-wife and daughter.
Creepy.
Mayor has a real big problem. Notice how Mayor can go everywhere else and talk about me, but she can't come to my platform. Not right now, Joyce. Not right now. I want either somebody from MJ so I can explain the situation or Mayor herself.
Right, Slay.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. She's a liar. That's what she does. If K-Dot wants to come over here, I'll tell K-Dot the truth, though.
You got little on those.
Matilda. Mayor won't come over here because she thrives off of bullying and harassing people. And her whole goal, I have proof from multiple people that Mayor...
I don't understand how people just post your own words can be bullying and harassing. I'm a little confused on that.
Approached them and said she's got 5 years left to live, and her entire goal is to get me off this app. Proof of what? Me saying to do the thing that Mayor's saying, because I don't want anybody to report MJ. You guys can say that. Like, here, actually, I'll go in Discord and I'll let MJ know.
You like my chicken?
Right, Bama, that's what she wants. Mallory literally just wants people to go in there so that she can say all the things she wants to say and then drop you and keep you muted the whole time.
I'm not going over to MJ's, though. She can come over here.
That's all Mallory wants.
I'm not telling anybody to report MJ. I told people to report Mayor. Because Mayor's been stalking me for the better part of 3 years, and she's expanding it to other people. Of course Mayor's in MJ's box. She won't come to my box because she knows that she's going to be
sausages
asked why she continues to do it. Well, I heard that Mayor was telling people that I said to report MJ, and that's not true. She's also been stalking me for the better part of 3 years, K-Dot, and she knows that she actually put me in a really bad mental health space. And when I say she's been stalking for 3 years, it's bad. Like, she's been friends with Megan until Megan was good with me. And then she started telling everybody...
Wait a second. Didn't she just say... Didn't Mallory... I swear Mallory just said not that long ago that she hasn't even... She only just came to this app 3 years ago. Didn't she just say that? I'm pretty sure we just heard that somewhere. Where did I hear that? Something else was going on and somebody else said something about 3 years. And Mallory was like... That's weird because I only just came to this app 3 years ago.
Megan was a racist after she defended Megan. She's been friends with RT until RT and I were okay and not fighting anymore. She did it with Smashley. She's done it. She's actually a mod for Pastor Petty now, knowing he beat his child. Well, I'm obviously telling people to report her page because she's been stalking me for 3 years and she's letting people lie in her comment section.
What's happening?
Mirror has actually supported people going real life on me. I have proof of all of it. All of it. All of it. I have proof that she supports somebody who beat their child.
Jesus Christ, dude. Shut the fuck up.
She knew what she did to my... She will only stop if I take my life. I've been pretty vocal about that.
Listen, wait a second. I know. We're 38 minutes in. Is this all repeating or is she just repeating? What's happening here?
Last 6 to 8 months. I think that's the only way Mirror is ever going to stop.
She keeps repeating herself? Jeez, please, man. Oh my God.
But I'll tell you, she'll run to MJ's chat, but she won't come over here and have a conversation.
Ain't nobody having a conversation with you.
She's never once boxed up with me to have a conversation, but she'll go to everybody else's box and tell them what a terrible person I am. I still have all of our messages. I can prove that the reason she doesn't post any of my messages is because she knows she lied about what's in them. I sent them to Lake Florida Man to prove the point. She's done nothing but try to befriend.
Oh, Mallory's just trying to find a soft place to land. What's wrong, Mallory? You don't have any groups to go into and yours is dwindling. Oh.
People to literally get people to attack me. And it makes no sense to me because she's told people that I stalk people. They can stream me. Mayor can come over here and have an adult conversation, but she won't because she knows that she's done what she's done and she's disregardful of people's mental health.
Mallory claims harassment, but then sits there and is like, why won't she box up? Why won't she come here? Why won't she respond to my messages? Why won't she call me back? Dear Stan. That's weird.
Mayor started all of this. I can give you a list of friend groups Mayor's gone through because every time that they've been okay with me, she leaves. But I'm not allowed to stand up for myself because she has cancer. That's what I've been told.
Who the fuck told you that, dude? Show me one piece of evidence. Mau. Show me one piece of evidence that anybody's ever told you that. Please.
Although she was good with Stephanie when Stephanie did all that shit, like signing judges' signatures and stuff. I've got proof. She was in the comments over there. I've got proof that she was good with Megan until Megan and I threw in the white towel and we stopped fighting. I've got proof that she was good with Smashley until Smashley and I had come around and been okay with each other. I've got proof that for the...
Bro, oh my God, dude. Mayor and I split ways April 20th. Mallory, you didn't come around until like June or July. She has proof, Smash. Just listen.
Last 3 years, Mayor has done nothing but time and again create account after account after account to harass and stalk me. I've also got proof that Mayor has contacted people in my chats in an attempt to try to turn them against me. I also have proof that Mayor supported somebody who went real life on me and then turned her back on them when she realized that person had never had an actual conversation with me. But that took about 3 to 6 months. I have proof that Mayor has told people she's got less than 5 years left on this earth and her main mission is to get me off this app. Do we want to continue with the proof that I have that Mayor is a stalker?
Can you show it? Or no?
It's funny how all these negative accounts come in though when you're bringing awareness to Mayor, right? There's only a couple people that happens with. Do we have proof of that? I would love proof that is Stephanie. She just admitted to making snark pages about me. Did she tell people that she ran those snark pages for over a year and that was 2 years ago? 3 years ago, actually?
What?
I thought you
She talked about how she and TV producer were BFFs while TV producer was going real life on my mods and putting information out about my mods' real lives, and she supported it on that Snoop Dogg page.
Right.
Has she talked about how I've never once made a video about her and how the only reason she comes up in any conversation is because she keeps posting about me and won't leave me alone, despite the numerous messages that I've sent her asking her to leave me alone for the last 3 years? Show your messages, Mayor. Show them. You told everybody I didn't care about you when your mother passed. Show them, Mayor. Show how you told me you were estranged from her and you basically shit-talked your mom for a second before saying she'd passed away. And I said the only reason I didn't want to bring it up on live was because people were literally going real life on the people I cared about and I was afraid they'd use it against you. Show it, Mayor. Show it. Show where you made videos mocking Violet and her addiction. Show it, Mayor. Show where you have made other people a victim time and again and stalked and harassed them and befriended everybody in the world who hated them so you could fuel the fire.
Hold on. Sorry. I was fucking with my nails.
Okay, first of all, my mother was an alcoholic. She died from her alcoholism, and we were estranged at the time of her death. Just because I said that my mother and I were estranged at the time of her death does not mean my mother was a terrible person. It means she was an alcoholic with problems. I never said the problem was in the chat. I actually just sent Smash all of our messages, except for the newer, crazier ones, because I haven't added them to the video. But Smash has all our messages now. Our messages are very nice and polite. The problem is the behavior on the app. That was the issue. I've never once said she was mean to me in the messages. I've never said that because she's smart enough to know to not be mean in messages, right?
Oh, yeah.
That was not the problem. It was the behavior. It was after I walked away quietly. That's when Isaac and I were best friends. Isaac didn't even know I had walked away until he realized I hadn't been in any of the lives. And I didn't tell him anything until I started getting messages from her accusing me of crazy things that Blue had told her, because Blue had gotten into it with her by that point, accusing me of being TV producer. And at that point, I didn't even know that TV producer was an account. I even asked her in the messages, is that a person? I didn't even know who the person was. And the thing about my mom that I've been upset about is that I have said repeatedly, she has mentioned my dead mother more than I have. And what I was upset about is I wanted to come up in a box one night. She wouldn't let me. And 3 hours later, I had taken a nap and got up and almost all the moms were sitting. Because she was like, moms can't come in boxes anymore. And then literally 3 or 4 hours later, all the moms were sitting up there. I know she didn't like me. I know. because I know, and I'm not upset about that. It's everything that has happened since I walked away. I'm not upset about really anything that happened while I was her mod. It's all the crap it's the weird mess. In fact, I actually found a bunch of remember when she was messaging you and it was like 8 messages at a time, just like rapid fire, like at 3 o'clock in the morning. I actually came across those screenshots today when I was looking for everything. And it's just like, I don't owe you anything. I don't have to talk to you.
And if you guys only knew the amount of ex mods of hers that have fucking PM'd me, and
Oh, I know why I originally wanted to come up is that the reason I was
to say like,
sorry. I was super annoyed with Smash for a long time, but when I started to see how her mental health, oh my God, mental health was being like affected by everything that was going on, I think the first message after like 3 months was me checking on her and asking her if she was okay.
mm-hmm.
Because there was one night where I could see she kept trying to not cry. But I'm a monster, right?
Yeah, you big bad monster, you.
I'm so mean that even though, I had been pretty pissed at Smash for a while, I could see that she was struggling. And it was genuine. It was actually real. It wasn't imagined so you could be a victim.
Right.
This woman needs another hobby. I guess maybe we have to wait for spring so she can go metal detecting. I don't know. Like, I'm not someone who's in boxes a lot. Like, I used to get in Kenny's quite a bit, and then as I got sicker, I was losing my voice. And there was a whole like 9 months where I never got in boxes, and then I had been like I was in MJ's and I was in 2 boxes in one day. But if I get up in the box, I usually get up, make a point, correct somebody, give someone information, and I leave. I'm not known to be someone who just like sits in a box for hours.
Right.
Again, my brother-in-law is a constitutional lawyer. I've gone over all of this with him, like what I do.
Right.
And and the other thing I actually mentioned this on MJ's is that remember when she took all of those accounts down? She took down Vote for Pedro, and she made a point to never copyright claim any of my videos because she wanted to make sure my page stayed up so she could take me to court and show my page. And my brother-in-law was like, well, a judge would probably ask why, if she had the ability to take down this bullying and harassment, why didn't she take down yours as well?
Honestly, I would pay to see Mallory in court because Mallory is, again, like we've just talked about, she's very much so the type of person that wants to control everything. And it would probably drive her fucking bonkers to have to sit there and shut the fuck up and allow either you or anybody else to speak while she couldn't rebuttal.
And also, let's think about all the people that she would have in her boxes like night after night who are no longer around.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Rissa, Mallory? Remember when she was best buds with Dalton? How many times did Blue come and go? Where's Panda? Like, where's Willow?
Well, and I think that's her problem, is that like Mallory actually used to have a pretty decent platform, and then when her and I started going at it,
she was lives.
Yeah, I've seen her with like 800 people in her lives. Now, if she's not talking about drama, if she's not talking about drama, she's got maybe 50 to 60 people in there, and girl, like we see it, honey. And again, it's not all about numbers, but it's like chat engagement for sure. Like every 12 minutes, she might get a comment here and there, unless she's speaking on drama, and then she'll have like 2 comments every 12 minutes. Wait,
I just thought of something. Aren't there several pages who cover the same group of people she keeps talking about me covering?
Yeah. Yep.
There's how many diagnoses?
You're not doing anything different than any of the other T pages are doing.
I just and all the diagnosis amnesia pages.
Yeah.
This new the new page that just started.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I was doing that. I thought, it was better to branch out. Honestly, I'm just saying, they cover the exact same people I cover. Diagnosis does, at least. And Diagnosis has gone, wait, I haven't really said anything about Alyssa. I just posted a video and said, hey, is this Alyssa? And the live that I posted, I put up there so you could show your chat
Right.
when I was going to bed that night. Like, I haven't actually said anything about Alyssa. I also think that
Posted their own words. Imagine
I
that.
also think that video is funny because when we all heard it, we were like, who's Alyssa? Like, no one knew
No,
who
I
she
was like,
was.
who the fuck is Alyssa?
Because that was Justice's video before she, closed her page down.
By the way, how long ago was that?
It had to be over a year and a half. That's all I can kind of tell people.
Yeah.
And but I remember when she posted it, and I was like, who is that? Because for as much as Mallory thinks I stalk her, I have no fucking clue who's in her chats. I have no clue. I mean, I know who her core mods are, but I have
This is probably the first time I've watched it. Like, this is probably the first time I've watched Mallory's stream, and I can't tell you how long. I get sometimes like you'll post clips or somebody else will post clips, and I'll see it through there. You know what I mean? But like, you wouldn't. Having to go sit in Mallory's live and listen to her like live. Oh my god, that's torture.
I don't watch her. I get the transcript and I go through the that's how I do. I go through the transcript, and then if anything seems interesting, then I'll watch. But I don't watch her.
Oh, really?
I don't sit in the bushes. I don't go in her. She thinks I sit and record her all day long. That's not the case. I have 4 different people who will send me links.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Unfortunately, people like me. I'm sorry. I've been very kind and nice. I've been very helpful to a lot of people. Hell, I helped Karma get her father's cremains from another state before I knew it was her. I just thought she was some stranger in the treehouse. Like, I don't have a bad reputation on this app other than with her.
It's painful to listen to her, man, honestly.
It really, I mean, because Bamboozled had listened to this and she was like, I hadn't actually watched it myself, but she was giving me like every 2 minutes an update about what was going on. And at one point she was like, I don't know if this is probably the same point where she was like, I don't know if I can keep doing this. It's so redundant. She just keeps saying the same thing over and over. And she's hitting those trauma words.
I thought this
she's
was
hitting the trauma words too.
I thought it was an hour and a half of her just it was glitched out or something, and it kept repeating. Like, no, she just keeps saying the same shit over and over again.
Yeah, you might want to try and find the part about Andy and call it a day. Honestly, because from what I heard,
we'll eventually get there if either me or you can shut the fuck up. I'm sure.
I know, it's so hard. I'm dropping. I promise I will not.
Hey, I'm just as bad as you, girl.
but it's one of those things where she's such a frustrating individual. Like today, I called Teddy to tell him something. It should have been a 2-minute phone call. It ended up being an hour because it was. And the thing is, and I'm not. Apparently, I'm a double agent for Teddy.
Oh,
Teddy is trying to be irrelevant currently. He's trying to not have a lot of people around.
Honestly.
Like, no, he even talk, like, he's.
I didn't even know he was still going live.
You know, he's doing what he wants to do, but he's not trying. He goes.
No.
I
don't know. She got wonky service. What's happening?
I called him.
Mayor.
Oh, me getting in with Eddie really bothered her. Because you can't hear me?
Now, maybe. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to chill on boxes for a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little overstimulated. I'm going to just keep playing this.
And get people to attack him. Show where you mod for a man who beat a child so badly he pleaded down to corporal in.
God damn.
About molestation or freaking hilarious.
Oh my god.
Creepy. And it reached cut. If I'm such a terrible person who doxes everybody, why haven't I done that with Mir? Just wondering, because that's what Mir says, is I dox everybody and do all that bullshit. Why haven't I done that with her? Oh wait, because I don't do it. But Mir won't get a box over here. Mir will get a box everywhere else to talk shit about me. But you know the one place Mir won't come to and have a conversation? Because she knows that she's going to have to own up to all the lies she's done and all the stalking she's done.
Well, there goes your proof about her harassing you. That's crazy.
Mir won't come here.
Duh.
Nope.
Not the brightest crayon in the fucking light bulb box.
They're so confident they have to hide behind a fake account. like the name is actually kind of funny, like and ironic. Confident con. Like you were so confident you're not on your main.
Right, PPO. Golly, man.
I can't remember. Like
You're gonna say it 11 more times? Jesus Christ.
I will tell you though, all the dangerous people who use your information for bad, like Stephanie, I have proof that Mayor has supported her in that. I have a lot of proof that Mayor has supported people who
I
have
have proof. Show your
And I have a
fucking
lot of proof that
proof,
Mayor
you
has
weird
supported people
bitch.
lying about other people.
Oh, by the way, I was just taking a look a little early on in this live while we were watching. Y'all ever noticed her hairline and her lips match? What do you color with? A crayon? Her hairline and her upper lip match. Tell me I'm wrong. Then it got me thinking, I'm like, does my hairline and my upper lip match? Both are like a pretty straight line. You know what I mean? Everybody go look at your hairline and your upper lip. I think I have a little more definition in my lip than my hairline because I have a pretty straight, flat hairline. But Mallory, man, you got that shit. You got it going on, girl. I know you ain't talking about lips. Someone go tell me, hi Grinch, someone go tell me if your upper lip and your hairline match. Is it just her or is it just me? I mean, look at it. That's like... Anyways. They don't.